Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renuka and today we are creating this some thank you cards, some birthday card, some cards for teachers. So basically these are the mixed media card where we will learn that how to create a master board. You can dry emboss it, spritz it, or you can put a paste on it, and how you can create some of this card and other techniques like heat embossing, dry embossing, cutting and putting textures on it. So let's jump into the process, and it will start by making some papers first. So this time what will we do, I'm taking here a normal recollection 60 GB LB paper, and I'm just putting shades of pink and maybe we can go a little bit darker on this side. So these are my liquid colors. I bought them from Craftsmart. It is acrylic colors and these are not much expensive, quite cheap I think, and you will get lots of colors in this. All of these 36 packs and nice color combination altogether. So now if I want to go in the one stroke, I want a little bit bigger, I can use a thing like that. If you have this, and you can just swap down it, I will show you. And then like this, then we'll go on this side also, this side also, whatever we got on this little. So basically you don't have any control of which color is going where. So this is quite a relaxing process for like not thinking too much, just choosing your combination and going ahead, and you can throw that or you can reuse that, whatever you feel you can do that with. But you can see that we don't have any kind of control in this method, but still this method is very good. Now you can use that before jelly printing, or you can just put it like that. We can add more things to it, like let it dry. So creating these shapes with all these basic dies, you can use anything as to choose the stitch rectangle, one heart shape, one circle, you can choose oval also, and I just create out all these basic shape with that master board we created. So basically what happened, we have the variety of things to play on and we are creating a bunch of cards together. So again, what I did of the camera is I stamped bunch of the sentiments. These are the scraps, I'll put it by. And now we can mix and match and add them to the card. We have two options here, like you can choose brown, black card or pink, but for me like I'll choose these neutral colors for making the card. And these are kind of a mixed media card of a project, so we will add more textures to it by adding different stuff to it. And for that I'm choosing here first twin baker's twine basically, and then now here I'm kind of creating the this is from Doodlebugs, but you can have from anyone. And here I'm creating kind of twisted thing, and then I will again put that back with the washi tape. You can use any tape, you can use the painted tape also. My washi tape is kind of not removing, so I will put it just like this, and then okay, I got another washi tape, and then I will just so I want to put them together, so that will create that kind of thing there. So this is the one thing we did, it is a little bit off-centric. Another thing for the mixed media, we did this panel. Another thing I want to show you is like I have this paper, it's a kind of a tissue paper, and it is showing kind of birthday messages on it. And I have few of them, I bought them from I think TJ Maxx a way before, but I have few these kind of stuff with me, and we will add those on this. So I just glue it. I like the texture how it come out, and we will add more distress look to it. So basically for that we need some distress inks and cubes, and let me see what we can do. You can use, if you want, Hero Arts cubes also. So one thing is that you can directly go on that and rub it a little bit of here and there. And when I stick them, I just didn't put a nice glue, I just put a little bit few lines of the glues. I'm gonna tear apart this extra, and we can use the same cube to give the little bit of ink on the side also. Now here I'm using the birthday one, so I want to put this birthday wishes here. And how you can use this background is there are many options. You can put like this, and we can go ahead and put yeah, it's like here also, if you feel that there are little bit here. So here we are working with the negative ones. I will show you how you are putting that tissue paper there. You can, if you don't have tissue paper, you can use any pattern paper there also. I'm just tearing apart this. We'll take a little bit of glue. Now look, you can create here a really smooth background also by putting that paper very nicely. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. I just want to create this kind of look, which is little bit off-centric, you can say. And basic idea of these is you can make a quick card out of it. So we are doing this, and I'll just put a little bit on also and off also. And then which cube we use here a gather twig. So I'll again put a little bit of gather twig here. And then for particularly this one, what I will do is, so I'm gonna put this, I'm not finding any rough paper here, so I'm just putting little bit of these ink. So we are using here negative also, and we will definitely use positive also. So I put little bit stamping there. If you want to stamp, same stamp. If you want to add more, we can add more also, but you can go ahead and use any stamp you have. So here we can add the foam tape. Let me see, where is my foam tape? Okay, so I have these strips. We can use these strips also, and I don't want much dimension, I just want little bit of dimension. That's why I'm putting this. But you don't have to put this. You can directly glue, that will also work. You can create this as a shaker, but particularly for this style I don't think shaker will work much, but it's totally depend on what you're doing. Basically we are adding lots and lots of textures here. The layer of textures we are adding, first we create that panel, and then you can choose the blue colors also for creating that panel. And I create blue panel, and we create some simple cards out of it, but you can use these kind of stuff there. And these are very easy, and you can make in a sets, and you can just mass produce, like first you are creating all the boards, then you are using stamping all your sentiment, and then you are going ahead and put all that stuff there. Now I don't want this, I'll be just tear apart, so you can see that how rustic look it is having. And I want these particularly this, so I want to tie that pink inside. So I will add little bit of pink from the distress inks I have, and I'm here using directly the cube, and then I will gather a little bit of this ink. I will use this tissue paper, I don't mind to have a little bit of color everywhere there. So I don't want that purely white. You can go ahead and create the stamp this on the craft cardstock, and you can add that also. But basic idea here is that that will dissolve in the background, and it will not pop on your surface, because we already did so much. So we need little bit of contrast, and for that contrast we are doing this. So I can add just this inside it, or I can have another black circle on the back of it, and then I can create a medallion, or we can just add it. So before cutting that black circle, I'm gonna keep it aside, and we will work on the other card. So this is the other thing we have, and I will add little bit of ink, and I'm adding really randomly bubbly. This one is pickled raspberry, and another one is festive berry, and I'm kind of giving that white thing little bit muted look, but still I want to go ahead and match that in the card background. At the same time, I don't want that it should go. So here my idea is I want to put it little bit off bit, and cut out the thing, and then I want to put it on the card we are created here. with that Posca paint dots, but then I was like, it is kind of going inside, so I think this also need the little bit of black background around it, and that will give us a nice look. So for this one, I decided to start layering all of these and putting little bit off centric. Sometimes we use negatives like this, sometimes we use the positives. So both the ways we can use them. Distress inks are your friend if you're creating these kind of stuff which is having the distress look. You can go ahead and use these Hero Arts inks also. Whatever colors you like, mostly this time I go with the shades of dark browns, hues, coffee colors. This is the coffee color, espresso colors. And wherever I emboss that panel, it erase or depress the areas and where that ink gonna catch the thing. So you can see those inks are not everywhere, but I'm using the small cubes for creating this kind of stuffs. And all these 3D folders are from VR Memory Keepers, and I love them. I have them for a long time. So when I started that 5.5 by 5.5 inch card, I thought that size of VR memory creepers folders are best, and I use them. Then many companies eventually come with the different folders. I like those also. So this is for the teacher stamp. So you can see that on the storyboard, sorry, not the storyboard, the masterboard, we put that ABCD stamp which is from Hero Arts. And now I am using this teacher sentiment. It is from Waffle Flowers. I really love them. I have the coordinated die for the teacher word also with it. And I mostly created cards for the teachers and giving them or presenting them, something like that. So I'm kind of pulling out all the sentiments here. And here we will take a different kind of technique, and like we'll just mute it little bit, and you can go ahead and do this techniques in all of your card. I'm just showing on the one, and then I'm just using 3 4 different colors whichever is in my board, and then I'm just stamping them. So you can see I'm not stamping them very perfectly. I'm using a big block of acrylic block to stamp them. I'm not using Misty because I want that tone and tone look. At the same time, I don't want everything should be so perfect, but I want that they can read, but still it's not that perfectly reading. Now here I'm using the gold color. This is from the color box. I have these colors, and then I'm just grabbing that color and just clearing out everything because my card is white. And then I will again stamp it. You can see that until I'm not happy, I'm adding more and more color. And here I'm creating kind of personal pattern paper. You can see in real life it looks so good. And then I decided to add more. So these are the flower stamps way back before from the Salmon Says. I don't know they have it or not, but maybe you have something similar or any shape which you can create here. Here I'm going for more the geometric shapes, but you can go ahead and create anything you have. Just find in your stash, and then I'm kind of putting that again imperfectly, not perfectly. Here I'm using the black shoot color. This stencil I bought it from India in the local shop, but you can have anything you have in your stash. And now I want the black paste, so I don't have the black distress paste, so I just use a Tim Holtz distress paste in white, and then I add a liquidus ink to it. If you don't have the liquidus ink, you can add the acrylic colors also by diluting them, and then I get this kind of blackish color. And whenever you're mixing your paste, it's okay sometimes if it don't mix properly, it will give you that kind of tone on tone look. And you can see that how those checkers patterns are looking there. They are looking so beautiful. So you can create a full board like this or full paper like this, and you can create a 4 cards out of it. And whenever I'm doing something, now I have a paste, so I will not waste that paste. I will use every bit of it, and I'm just creating more and more backgrounds with it. Maybe I'll use it right now, maybe I'll use it somewhere else, but main idea is whatever you're doing, like do it once, and that will help you. Because now here this white paper I'm creating, and you will soon see the another card with this paper. So I just grab a one Nina Solar white paper, and I'm just putting those colors there. I'm not wasting anything. And when you do stenciling and everything, you have to wash and clean everything. So why you're wasting that? You want to clean, so you can do it. Now this is, I'm just kind of creating a long strip out of it. So let's see how that card turn out, and that one is my favorite one in all this. Let me know which one is your favorite. I'm just putting here the teacher stamps, happy birthday, but these are so versatile that you can put any sentiment on it. And these are like more in the masculine way, because most of the times people having hard time to create cards for the male recipient. But it's very easy. You can see that all of this card you can give it to anyone. These are just general neutral cards that you can give, and anyone will appreciate this kind of stuff. So whenever recipient get the card, they used to touch the card, so you will get that sensory, the feeling experience, as well as they want to think like how she created it. So that's a fun thing. I really add something more, really want to add something more. So I have this scripty stamp. So I don't know which company, maybe Inka Dinka do or something like that. So way before I would just go to John's and whatever in the like stash where the distashing, I just grab them in a less price. So I have lots of these kind of stuff, which I don't know which company or something like that. You can use the Hero Art scripty stencil or die here, or sorry, the stamp here. I know they have, and maybe other companies also have. So then I'm using wow detail embossing powder on it, and now it's time to dry everything. So you can see, I'm working on multiple cards at the same time, but the same time I am kind of creating some other backgrounds and things are going on in between drying. So this is the like distress ink, no, sorry, this is the distress oxide, and I choose very like neutral color for it, like grays and icy blues and grays kind of stuff. And then I'm adding that teacher heat emboss sentiment on it. It is also from waffle flower, and inside also there are so many things going on. So I'm gonna put inside a plain paper which I just showed you, so that you can write your message there. And this weaving basket folder, also all these embossing folders for memory keeper. Sorry, I didn't tell you before, but you can use whatever embossing folder you have. I just mostly go here with more the structured look, like more the geometric shape and everything. You can go ahead and do with the flower or stencil, something like that. I want to create this like for all occasion general neutral cards, so that's why I did that. And then I'm just stamping and filling everything with that ABCD stamp. Now I'm just cleaning the surface. I use this Tim Holtz glass mat, and you can see now, when we are working in between the cards, you can do more out of it, because your supplies is out and you kind of creating a set of the cards. So these stencils, this archer stencil is from also I think waffle flowers. And then I decided to add the pink and the blue shades. So here, like these are my go at that moment. I thought like I love these. You can create this with the orange and green, you can create with this the yellows or only the green shade, only the one shade. You can create this in the blue shades, and you can use the various stencils, and every time you will get a different card out of it. And then I'm just stamping that ABCD stamp again, and I put some of the stenciling inside also. I don't mind to have that. And then I said, oh, why stop, go ahead and create a full card inside and out with that. So I added more, and then this also. So what happened, where you're doing such kind of things, you will get like very cohesive look at the same time, that that sentiment is gonna lost in that thing. So I just add a black lacy doily kind of thing there and add the butterfly. But yeah, only that card having kind of pink shade, but if you change the colors and things, it will work for the anyone. And then for this one I added this. So this I love this die. I created so many stuff with this. This is from the Spellbinders, and this is they came with their monthly kit, Make a Smart monthly kit, way years before, and it's still working best. um I really like the quality of the Spellbinders. Whatever I have, it's still working. It's like 10 years before, but it's still working for me. And then I'm just creating this another one. This thanks die, I think it's from Salmon says, and these flowers dies, which I cut out some in golden, and these are from Paper Smooches. I love that company. I have so much stuff and it's like a unique one. I will never detach it because I love them much. This company is not working anymore, but I love their products. But you can choose anything. You have similar kind of stuff. Nowadays, I just stop buying the stuff because I have so many stuff and I'm not creating that much. I must use them often. I'm not doing justice, so that's why I'm doing that. And then again, I'm putting this happy birthday there, and you can see that white blotch, but we were gonna cover that with that happy birthday, big happy birthday thing. So these are the stuff you can do with your basic things, like the basic dies like circle or the any shape you have. Find some interesting shapes, go to your supplies and see what supplies you're not using and use them often. Show some love to them, and you can see that my all the set of cards are ready. I really love how they turn out, and if you like them, give it a try. And maybe you can come out with the something else. Maybe your masterboard paper will be something in different shades and colors. I created that first on the cards making day on the blue and greens, and then I made that this paper, and I want to make more elaborated things, more intricate things with this. But it is so simple. You can still go ahead with this. Let me know what you want to see more. I love to read your comments. And if you like it, subscribe to my channel, give it thumbs up, share it with your friends. And most important for this YouTube channel for me is if someone is learning and only 1% I still make a video, that really inspire me. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye. Take care.